Hai, Assalamualaikum semua. Selamat pagi pada follower page Harimau Melaya. Hari ini eksklusif yang bawakan untuk anda sekali lagi bersempena dengan Liga Malaysia yang bakal bermula tak lama lagi. Of course kita nak walaupun kemeriahan World Cup sedang berlangsung sekarang, tapi kita tak ketinggalan juga untuk Liga Malaysia kita yang bakal kembali tak lama lagi. So kita tahu ramai pasukan dah buat persiapan yang sangat rapi dengan pembawa masuk player-player baru, player-player import baru. So kita tak nak ketinggalan. Isyam sekarang ni bersama dengan ketua jurulatih baru Negeri Sembilan FC iaitu Daniel Gimenez. How are you, coach? You good?
All good, thank you. And you? How is everything?
I'm good. Thank you for your time, coach. Really appreciate it about your interview.
It's a pleasure.
Coach, welcome to Liga Malaysia. Welcome to Malaysia. How so far environment in Malaysia when you arrive here?
It's good. The first impression, to be honest, with the people, very warming welcome. It was really good. Everyone in the street, the colleagues, the staff, the players, the management, everyone, to be honest, were very, very good with me, and they are still good.
Coach, of course, I will coach you, Coach Danny, can?
Yes, sure.
All right. Coach Danny, Coach, of course, everyone excited when Negeri Sembilan announced you as a new head coach. So maybe this is your first time you come to Southeast Asia League, right?
To work, yes. I came before just holidays in some countries, and then for the final of AFC in 2019 with a Lebanese club in Kuala Lumpur. But to work and live is the first time.
It's first time. All right, coach. Maybe what the main factor that convinced you to accept Negeri Sembilan offer, coach?
To be honest, the best thing that I felt, or the thing that made me decide to come and join Negri, was the project, the vision of the management was something very good. I felt they have an ambition. They want to make a project. It's not just about trying, or it was I guess what was a big process to choose a coach. Also, I felt they had a long-term project, which is very important and very difficult to find nowadays in football, in life, but in football especially. So this was something very good. Also then, when you start to study a bit the club, the city, and you see that they have a big number of supporters, big number of fans, it can be very good, it can be very bad, because at the end, football, if you lose, everything becomes really hard, really tough. But if you win and you give good image, it's something that gives you more motivation and a big responsibility. So let's say that all this was the main reasons that make me sign with Negri.
Of course, Negeri Sembilan just now for the sign new player, right? Have an experienced player, have a young player. So how do you plan to combine this experienced player with the youngest talent in your squad?
To be honest, I don't look at the passport, I don't look at the nationality, I don't look at the age. And this you will see. I know it's going to be, how to say, I will open a box to criticize sometimes, because fans and TV or people in general will complain or will argue or will not agree. But they are not every day in our trainings. They are not every day or every week in our trainings, in our daily work. So we judge, especially me, I judge the player according to the performance during the week. Whoever is ready to help the team will play. Again, if we have to play one day, hopefully with 11 local players, we will play with 11 local players. If we have to play every game with 6 foreigners, because this is what demands the team, we will play with 6 foreigners. But I don't care if 18 years old has to play or 35 years old player has to play, as much as they, commit with the idea of the team, and they respect the club, and of course they do what we think is the best plan for the next game.
All right, coach. When you living in the social media era, of course, it's open for critique, for comment, right? So every fan right now want the fast result. So do you place more emphasis on achieving intermediate result, or do you take a long-term project?
I have to be realistic. I cannot, this is not a video game, or it's not, it's something that the reality nowadays in football, there is no time. There is no time for coaches, there is no time for management. Fans, they want to win. They want to win the first game. They don't care if you play against the best or against the worse, because there is no worse team in the league. I am sure every game is going to be very difficult, very tough. But if they want to see something different, any change or anything you want to upgrade, it's a process. It's not about we started the pre-season 2 weeks ago. I guess we are one of the earliest clubs starting the pre-season, because we know that physically is very important to be ready in this kind of conditions, in this kind of weather. This kind of league is very demanding. Plus, the tactics we are going to apply, they are not easy. To be honest, it takes time to understand, to get confident, to believe. The players, I believe in my game model, but I need the players to believe, and trust. So all this, it's a process. 7 weeks of pre-season is not going to be enough. It will help, but it's a long-term process. We cannot reach from 0 to 10 in 2 months, so I just hope that people understand that we are doing all our best. I am very happy. Now I can talk about the players because already 2 weeks together. I am really, really happy with their commitment, their spirit. I know they are working. I see that they are motivated and they are really working really hard, to be honest, physically and tactically. They are working really hard.
Alright, coach. What the realistic target you set for Negeri Sembilan this season?
First, we should focus game by game, but I know you want and everyone wants a number. So what we did now, because then it might change once we have the information, full information from the opponents. We know our team, how is reacting to all these changes. Our target as a club, as a players and as a staff is hopefully top 5 will be something good. Always looking further, of course, but to make everything easy and not complicate ourselves too much, let's say top 5, and inshallah later on will be above top 5.
Right, coach. Finally, what's your words to Negeri Sembilan fans? Because every Negeri Sembilan fan excited to see the new team in the new season.
First thing, I want them to enjoy. It's something that for me, of course, the priority is to win, but winning without doing or applying what we are working during the week, for them it will be good because they will get the 3 points, of course, and this is the priority for them, the 3 points, and for us as a team. But I hope we can deliver a good football, the football I understand, the football I grew up since I was 5 years old, I started to play football. So the football, I believe, is the best way to bring the good results. I hope they will enjoy the process, the way, and also the final result. And I want to tell them that it's really, really important. It's really important for us, their support, not only in the good times, also in the difficult times, also when the weather is not helping, when it's raining, when, it's very important to fill the stadium because this will help us a lot. They don't know from inside the field, the stadium, and the grass, how much is important this support. So I hope we can see them every week supporting us, and every time we play away through social media, also we'll get the support.
Coach, thank you for your time. Really appreciate it. I like your answer. I like your character. I wish you all the best. Hope to see you soon in the Malaysia Super League.